Okay, we're going to use Picochess and Fat Fritz 2 to show you a little bit how I study chess. We're using the engine CT800 version 144 on an EO level of 1280. Basically, I make a move. In this case, I'm going to open with the London system.
D4, D5.
It comes out with D5. And then I go back and I update Fat Fritz with those same moves. Continue out with that bishop.
Bishop F4, Knight F6.
Okay, update those two moves. Now if you look at this screen over here on the right, and if I was to click on a piece, it tells me with a color code if it's a good move or a poor move. That would be a normal book move. You can see it turns purple. That's a book move. I move it over here, it's not considered a book move. Since I'm doing the London system, I'm just going to continue to open with Knight here.
Knight F3, C6.
Let's come down with C6. Let's continue on with this.
C3, Bishop F5.
Early in the game, I'm just not too concerned about the whether it's a good move or bad move, because I'm just opening with a pretty standard London system. Just in case that bishop has its sights on my knight here, I'm going to bring it out because it's still part of the London system.
Knight B, D2. Knight B, D7.
Okay, so take those moves. And the last couple moves of the London system would be to bring this pawn forward.
E3. Knight H5.
Okay, I'll update those. So at this point, obviously, this would be a trade right here. So I can either trade my bishop or possibly get it out of harm's way. Or I could come here with the knight and just do a trade. My inclination is to come here. It looks like a trade all the way around. It looks like if I come here, I'll take this. He may come forward with a pawn. And if he takes this, I'll take that. So it looks like an all trade. You have to ask yourself, is there a better move? And my idea is going up here and forking the knight and the bishop. So anyway, I'm going to go look at this and have it tell me. It doesn't really like that move. It likes me going over with a knight here. It's not really crazy about that move, the fork. But it absolutely likes the knight move here. So we're going to make that one.
Knight H4. Knight captures F4.
And it took my bishop. So the question is, do I want to take the bishop or do I want to take the knight? Taking the knight doubles my pawns. Taking the bishop doesn't. And the knight's got to move. So let's take the bishop and I'll see what it thinks about that. It likes taking the knight bishop. It also likes taking the knight. I'm going to take the bishop.
Knight captures F5. Knight G6.
And we'll put the queen right here because I want to see if this thing's going to have to come down.
B3.
Pawn should come down.
E5.
But it didn't. Okay, so it comes down here, which is an odd move, a bit of an odd move. Obvious to me, this is a no-brainer here. We're going to go up and take it, but let's see what it thinks of that move. Yeah, it likes it. Let's go take that one.
Queen captures B7. Queen C8.
So, what's a good move here? We got two knights looking at this square. I'd like to get the bishop out of there, but there's no quick way, easy way to do that. Taking the queen is a possibility. Let's see what the board thinks about taking the queen. It doesn't really like taking the queen, but it seems to favor that over everything else, so we're going to take it.
Queen captures C8. Check.
Rook
captures.
It must have a lot of faith in that one pawn. Wonder what it thinks about right here. The bishop to A6. Doesn't hate the move, but it likes it going to E2 better. It also kind of likes castling the queen side. Let's do that.
Castle queen side. H5.
Having a one pawn advantage is not very much. Let's see if it likes that bishop move any better now. Nope. Well, I'm going to make this bishop move.
Bishop A6. Rook D8.
I'm kind of thinking I should start pushing pawns. Let's just move to here. Let's see what it thinks of that. It doesn't mind it, so we'll do that.
G3. H4.
And we're going to push that forward.
H3. H captures. G3.
Yeah, it wants to see me capture it now. Instead of capturing with a knight, it wants to see me capture it with the pawn. So we're going to do that. And I believe it's so I don't alienate these, keep these pawns connected.
Knight E7.
Okay. Well, what looks like now is I should be putting the knight right there and putting the king in check, because that looks like checkmate to me. Let's do that. Is that checkmate?
Knight D6. Checkmate.
Yes.
White wins. Checkmate. White wins.
There we go.